Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2. I don't even know if this thing works anymore. I haven't used it for quite a while. That's not what she said. Ah! Anyways, how's everybody doing? Hope you're doing okay. So I haven't done one of these for a while, like I said. However, people have been asking me, and there's been so much going on. So I figured that we should probably do one. So why not? Let's go ahead and start one here anytime. Hey, also it's Christmas time, so don't forget this. The Wavell Starr Show is proudly brought to you by the 306 shop located at 2322 9th Avenue North in Regina, Saskatchewan. As you can see, they have made the brand new Wavell 306 shirts, and if you want one, you can hit me up or you can head on down to 2322 9th Avenue North to the 306 shop. Hey, welcome to the Wavell Starr Show. I'm your host, First Nation sensation, Wavell Starr, coming to your Facebook Live. However, it's also live on YouTube, but no one seems to care because I rarely go over there and I don't have a lot of followers yet, but that's okay. We will stay persevering over there because we like to agameyo. That's what we do around here. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hope you can hear me not too bad. If you can notice, one thing that's brand new this year is these my new eyes. I've got new eyes. I can see it now. I don't have to use that big setup that I had before. I used to have a really big screen back over there so that I could see it and I could see the comments on the side, but I went and got my glasses. They used to be called bifocals, I think. They call them something else now. Anyways, I have the old people glasses, but that's okay because I am getting close to 50 years old and I need to see, goddammit. So, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about the weather? Probably not. You know why? Because the weather is this. However, we control what we control, right? That's what we do. We do not. Yes, progressive lens, Joe. Ladies and gentlemen, the very first comment of this season goes to Joe Newstatter, also known as Jumpin' Joe, and Joey Vendetta, more recently, also the promoter of Ringside Wrestling. Shout out to Joe and the boys from Ringside Wrestling. Also the ladies, hope everyone is doing good over there. But yeah, these are progressive lenses, and now I can see lots of stuff. So I get to do lots of reading. My phone, like the text on my phone is like regular size now. I don't know if you can see that, but I used to have the font on my phone like so huge that probably people that were like rows behind me at games or at the Walmart and the self-serve lineup or whatever, they were probably like reading everything that I had on there. But that's okay because I always have positive things to say, right? So. What is going on? Of course, it is the Christmas season coming up. So Merry Christmas or Happy Holiday Season or whatever it is that you celebrate. Don't want to offend anybody, but hope everybody is having a great time and that you get a chance to break some bread with your loved ones and your family over the next little while. There will be a little bit of a new format. I plan to do a little bit more frequent updates regarding current events, what's going on. Opinions, news and views, that kind of thing. I'll be shooting on a lot of topics. As they say in professional wrestling, I'll be offering my opinion on stuff. So I'll be doing more frequent videos that are going to be a little bit shorter. However, don't worry, I'll still be doing the longer, the in-depth interviews with the pro wrestlers, the entertainers, the politicians, the powwow folks, and looking forward to bringing back a couple of things, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that as we go on. So what all has been going on? So recently we had a show out at Muskeg Lake Cree Nation, so big shout out to Principal Tao Pisum for bringing us out there. We had a great time. And one of the best things about the show was on the show days, I don't like to eat a lot because I get worried about my stomach and digesting and all that kind of stuff and not wanting to have any issues in the ring. So I didn't eat a lot. I only ate one bagel before we left from Regina, and I didn't eat until after my match. And the community, they had prepared some stew with some bannock, and I swear it was the best stew and bannock I have ever had. And I don't really eat a lot of bannock, honestly, to be truthful, but I was starved, and the bannock was like perfect. It was so soft, and it went really good in that stew. So thank you very much to everybody out at Muskeg Lake Cree Nation. We look forward to coming back there in June for another really big shoe. Also, thanks to the folks out at George Gordon for bringing us out to a show recently this past summer. Also did a couple of talks out at Siksika in Alberta. So definitely have to give a big shout out and a big thank you to Tyler Wright, the CEO of Siksika Health Services, for allowing me the opportunity to speak at high school out there, speak to the youth. And it was good to visit all the folks out there in Alberta. And of course, while I was around, I stayed in Calgary and even got to go watch the ISA Eagles in action in Calgary. So that was a great trip. Thanks a lot to Tyler Wright and the good folks out at Siksika. Also out at Rancherlo, I've been there a couple of times speaking to the youth there. Thanks to Scott Waters. Looking forward to doing a little bit more work with those good people at Rancherlo moving forward as well in the new year. Uskana Cup is coming up May 6th to 8th. They've already released the dates. So I encourage everybody to follow that page on Facebook for updates. I know Shelly is always really good at keeping information current and up to date there. So anything you need in regards to the Uskana Cup will be posted on that Facebook page. Once again, that's May 6th to 8th. Winter Roads Tour. Going on the Winter Roads Tour. It's a big, pretty infamous within the world of professional wrestling, going with Tony Condello, because I'm going to do it one more time. Huh? One more? Huh? Yeah, I'm going to do it one more time. Looking forward to going out there. Also, we are part of a pretty cool documentary, and the documentary folks were out here filming in Regina. They followed myself and my son, Cage Star, up to the gym here in Good Life, and they also did some filming with my mother over at her place, and we sang a couple of songs as well. And I did an interview over there. So looking forward to the Death Tour, to going up to Northern Manitoba to visit all those reserves up there. It's always really nice to visit those territories. What else happened? The Grey Cup. The Grey Cup was in Regina not too long ago. Of course, Winnipeg was up to potentially three-peat, and by now we all know that they have not. I'm a Regina guy. I love Winnipeg. Everybody knows that I'm pretty much a Winnipeg guy. But I'm a Regina guy. I'm a Regina hometown guy. And I got to say, those two back-to-back Grey Cups that they won in Winnipeg, they were one-handedly, and they had an awesome team. But the Citizens, I think got a little bit big-headed. But that's okay. We did too here in Regina when the Rough Riders used to ride high. And no jokes about how long ago that was, because that's okay. We will ride again. I know we will. And a big shout out to Michael Ballsy Ball for his inaugural season as the play-by-play commentator for the Saskatchewan Roughriders. So that's pretty cool too. Pretendian stories in the media have been abundant. Looking forward to connecting with the boys from the Wolves Den to talk a little bit about this. So I'll save my comments for that. But obviously, lots going on. The Round Dance Trail right now is going full tilt. I believe they'll be going pretty much every day until after the New Year's. So have fun for all the singers that are out there and all of the travelers. Be safe and enjoy that being able to get out there. It'd be really nice. I wish I could go too. I have to work. I don't have any vacation time. I used it all up during the year. Getting out there within the community, but that's okay. I have no regrets. You got to have that work-life balance. So I don't mind going to work throughout the holidays. CM Punk media release for AEW. So when that first came out, I thought I thought it was work. Still, I don't know. I don't know what to think of it now. CM Punk is really good at creating that energy where you don't know if he's telling the truth you don't know if it's scripted or not, because he tends to blur that line of reality. And I think it's a good thing. It's drawing a lot of interest in the world, to the world of AEW, and it kind of looks like it's got CM Punk another job with WWE, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out in the near future. Teddy Hart documentary, Dangerous Breed, Crime, Cons, and Cats. I haven't seen it yet. I've read a lot about it. I saw some interviews on the Hannibal TV, both on Facebook as well as the YouTube channel. Very good channel, by the way. I would highly recommend that you stop by the Hannibal page, like and follow, because they have a lot of really good interviews and a lot of good daily information. In fact, that's where I get most of my that's how I keep up to date. I don't watch a lot of wrestling on TV, to be truthfully honest, because I don't have a lot of time. I would if I had more time. But I do like to keep up, and by following the Hannibal TV is kind of how I keep up, as well as Jimmy. I like watching Jimmy Cornette. Of course, everybody knows I'm a Jim Cornette guy from my time in OVW. So there's two podcasts, YouTube channels that I would highly suggest that you check out. I have not seen the documentary. Looking forward to checking it out. Hearing a lot of things of it. Hearing from Kurt Spenrath has the scoop. He has the scoop. Apparently, there was some skullduggery around that documentary, and I hope to have him on the show sometime in the very near future to talk about it, and he can explain it. But I also did see his interview on the Hannibal, where he talked about a lot of that footage was his, and apparently was hijacked somehow. So I'm looking forward to speaking with Kurt to find out a little bit about the real scoop behind that, because I actually do remember Kurt and those guys being around RCW maybe 2012, 2013, 2014 maybe. They used to be backstage at RCW, as well as the Heart Legacy Wrestling events that we did with Stacey Angel and the rest of the crew at the Victoria Pavilion in Calgary. There were two shows there. My glasses. Okay, these new glasses. I do not have the cool stuff on my glasses, so when I look up, you're going to have to see the reflection of whatever's on my screen. So I'm going to have to make sure that I don't have any controversial material on my screen. Thank you to Ashley for the heads up. I totally appreciate that. Thumbs up. Asuka without the paint. I saw pictures. I did not see the match. I'm a fan of Asuka. I think she's pretty awesome as a worker. I like the gimmick. I like the gimmick. I know a lot of people have issues with the race-based gimmicks existing in today's day and age, but I'm also guilty of working. It's not really work, race-based gimmick. So I kind of don't mind when there's a little bit of the old school involved. However, it's good to see that they're evolving and they're trying new things. That's always good. I think that's always good when they're trying new things with her. I'm a big fan of Asuka. I didn't see the match, like I said, but I saw the pictures and I think she looked a little bit cooler with the paint, in my opinion. But who cares what I think? The Wolves Den. Looking forward to the Wolves Den. There are so many things to talk about in the very near future. We haven't set the date, but Mark has been checking for places and times that we could potentially do it. I know Donnie was proposing that we maybe do it at over the noon hour. When people that are at work, they can watch it over their lunch hour. But we're not sure because a lot of the times later at night is when people like to watch it. Clayton, what's up, my man? That is my bro. Nichiwa gonna teach me how to speak. Nihiwewin. This guy. Hey, I need some more lessons. Bro. Anyways, hey, Clayton, how you doing, man? Merry Christmas. Wolves Den, coming up real quick. And when we get those going, we will be loud about it so that you know where they are. Right now, we're just kind of laying low and picking our time. And I know that we're going to talk about a few things. One of them will be the Pretendians. I think there was also some controversy around a dancer and her style. and online bullying and that kind of thing. So we'll be looking at that as well. Also looking forward to the return of the Friday Night Roll Call. Friday Night Roll Call was one of the shows that I got the most positive reviews of. In particular, I got a lot of good comments made to me about my interview with Terry Paskman, lead singer of Blackstone. So thanks, Terry, for coming on that day, and I hope to have you on again in the very near future. Also, Shane Dion, looking to get him on. I never got him. We had him booked to come on the last time I was going to do him, but we were unable to get him. Also, Boss Gardapi. I'm hoping to get Boss Gardapi. We were trying to get him scheduled for an interview. We weren't able to at that time, but maybe we will in 2023. So, like I said, looking at a new season of 2023 with a new format. You'll see more frequent updates with news and views, going over what's the current events. However, don't worry, I'll still be doing the longer interviews format with the Wolves Den, and also be bringing back the Friday Night Roll Call. So watch out for those. I'll still be also interviewing politicians, celebrities, actors, you name it. So don't worry, I'll still have all of that cool content, but I plan to get a little bit more into the current events and keeping up with the opinions and what's going on in and around Saskatchewan. So anywho, thanks to all that were here this time. We will see you the next time. However, in the meantime and in between time, that's it. Another edition of the Wavell Starr Show. Bye-bye now, and we'll see you